I'm an early bird. Why is it raining? Hi, Kaylee, Rutabaga, Saya, Ron, Marina. I already said hi. Let's pop the screen, share the live. Everyone share it to at least 5 people. Hi, Erica. It's been raining. I've lost power. We'll see how long we can get this going. But lots of meetings today. I'll take the ring. I don't know. It's a lot of rain. A lot of rain. Thank you, Ron. I am a testament to the waiver. We did these waves 48 hours ago. No hairspray, no gel, no mousse. But Josiah, 113 is kind of crazy. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Hi, Drea. Once we get to 10K likes, we'll let up people on requests. Guess who's getting another bottle, baby? Yep. Zeta is once again abandoning her children with me. Thank you, Erica, for the Rebel Fund. I definitely, Get some W's in the chat for Erica. I definitely could use more. Oh, now you're pro Zeta, Josiah? That's crazy. Rude. Very rude. For those that aren't familiar with me, my hair does not hold curl. I have to use a lot of hairspray to make anything happen. So the fact that these waves have been in here for 48 hours, no hairspray, no gel, no mousse. I'm gonna, I saw someone said like, don't brush them out because they get crazy, but I might separate them a little bit and see what they look like. Just because whatever. But fun fact, when I did this to my hair, I didn't think about the fact that I had to be doing leading a meeting today. So I was like, okay, we're leading the meeting as a mermaid. Okay. Mhm, mhm, mhm. No biggie, no biggie. So what's new? We're just gonna yap until we get to 10K likes. So oh. Cute little cherry packaging. Now, I'm pretty sure this is not gonna fit my stuff. Because of course, I didn't double check what size I needed. I really thought I knew. Maybe it will. Actually, it might. So I got a little matching set situation. I have stuff other than cherries, but that's wait, I think it's supposed to go the other way. It's supposed to go the other way. Sorry. You guys did take them. I was unable to take any naps because I had so many meetings to. And then had another meeting added. Like I already had meetings all day, and then another meeting got added super early. Yeah, it's not fun. Like, like very tight. How do I keep them out? It has like a seam. No, is mine defective? That makes me sad. I wanted a little matching that situation. Sorry, I was trying to connect to these guys. swap these on forever. Launch siding. Those are cute. Mhm, mhm. The waves are holding on. Yep. 48 hours. That's cute. Thank you, Addie. Matches with my little poofs. Okay, those I like. Case they have to figure out. Still waiting to get to 10K likes. I don't know. I don't know what I feel like doing today. So tired. I hate when like this goes in so tightly and then you have to like figure out how to get it out. And with my nails, it's impossible. Hi, Kiara. Hi, Logic. But I'm gonna need someone without nails to do that, I think. Someone without nails to do that. Okay, what else can we yap about? Oh, I have an exclusively using this to charge my phone, and I'm gonna get it in a bunch of colors because it works really well. I'm about to finish doing my second full charge of my phone, uh, and I still have 65%. And I'm constantly either streaming something on my phone or live streaming. We put the ghost in the shop. Oh, yes. The little like one that's giving the finger. Yeah. It should be in there. I'll pin it. The little fingers. Thank you for that. Also, if there's anything that's not in the shop, y'all, that you need me to put because it's on your list, I'm happy to do it. But yeah, I'm gonna get probably another couple of these because, like I said, I want to replace carrying this thing around because it's so heavy. Um, yeah, I'm ready to move on. And then for those of y'all that weren't here yesterday, it's got two USB-C in and out, and then one regular USB out. And then this little handle is also the charging cable. Mm, Pretty, pretty handy, pretty handy. Highly recommend. Yeah, it's a big one, but it's been very trusty. Been very trusty. Hi, Midnight. Oh, also, I think y'all saw me unbox. I think you saw me unbox this. I'm not sure. The the sweater vest little pack thing, and it also has an extra 15% off. The picture makes it look very cropped. They are cropped, but it's not like super cropped. If that makes sense. Like this is where my natural waist is, but they're very thick, good quality material, very soft. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised with sort of that. I love a good mock neck, you know. And it's a pack of 3 for 26 plus the extra discount, so that is a win. this is something that I submitted to get as a sample, and then like I just forgot that I submitted this because they never applied. But I'm going to be using this if it does work. Little wireless speaker for the shower. Let's be got like LED lights. Okay, let's charge. Yes, if you disagree with the background, please put a request in. It's got a little suction cup thingy. Let me charge it up and see. Yeah, see, I don't know that like it says for the shower. Would I dunk it in a bathtub? No. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so it pairs to your mobile device. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, it has the little suction cup thingy, and then it has the little that closes so that don't get water in there. So let's oh my gosh, I haven't seen one of these in a minute. Maybe we won't have any off today. Maybe they're like gonna take the day off and not come yell slurs at us. That would be fun. All right, I'm gonna put that to charge and then we can try it out, see what it sounds like. I don't expect the best thing ever, but it's $4, so like probably not. But they've it's got 4.3 stars, not crazy good, but not bad at all. And they've sold 226,000 of them. So, see about that. And then this I've been wanting to try forever. Forever, forever. Because I keep seeing the videos on my page. But I want to wait until my hair gets like maybe tomorrow. It'll be greasier. Well, it'll obviously be greasier, but I'll do it tomorrow. It's like that dry shampoo that everybody does. Microball technology absorbs excess oil, eliminates odors, invisible. I want to wait until my hair gets very. Yay! Welcome to the Little Ghost Club. Thank you for making sure that you used my link so that I get the commission. I greatly appreciate it. I want to wait until my hair's a little greasier, so we'll probably try it tomorrow. But oh, I don't know if you can see that on him. It's a very, very fine mist. It smells nice. It doesn't smell like anything too crazy. How can I? That's invisible. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I wasn't showing y'all. That's like a wet spot. We'll see what it looks like when it dries. I'm excited to try that. But I'm also very excited about this. I got the little set with the brush. The brush looks it's so fancy. Mm. If you are opposition, please put your requests in. It just makes me think of like the brush the Little Mermaid uses. I don't know why it makes me think of that. The Haloflex spa brush perfectly combines scalp massage with luxurious hair care, blah, 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 blah. Uh, 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 uh. So it combines boar bristle brushes with like regular, like plasticky bristles, sorry. So that you get the combination of detangling and also like the shine that boar bristle gives. And then um the vented back helps your hair dry faster if you're using this to blow dry. Oh, sounds good, Chelsea. Have fun doing your Pilates. I kind of want to use my hair, but I don't want to like mess up the waves. So maybe we'll do a piece on the bottom. No one's gonna see. Actually, I don't. It doesn't really mess up the wave. It actually makes it kind of pretty. Do I risk it? Do I just go for it? Brush all my hair out? Do it? Such a bad influence, Yana. My watch is dying. I haven't seen Mal in a little bit. What it's doing. The brush should be um the brush should be in the same listing. Hold on. Yeah, so it's like a pack with it's the hair dry shampoo plus the Halo Flex spa brush, but I can look to see if yeah, they have just the brush on its own. Let me add that. Mhm. Mm, 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 mm. And so what I had was the pack with the dry shampoo. Mhm. But anybody wanted just the brush on its own, I'll pin them. I don't know if using my fingers is not gonna, I don't think give the same. Or we could do half the hair with fingers and half the hair with the brush. Right. Worst that can happen is we just oh, it's pretty. Yes, I will, Erica. Hi, Carly. Mhm. So just off of like first impressions, even just comparing this is like you see my fingers, you see how they're getting caught. The brush obviously makes it a lot smoother. Brush definitely gives it more of a shine. I don't know if it's the boar bristle part of it, but or I'm just seeing things. I need to calm down. What about it? What about me is not calm? Because I'm pretty sure my energy level's like down here right now. Yeah, let's push the other side. Honestly, I don't think I could be even more calm. love this waiver thing. I am very, I'm super emotional right now. I'm just bouncing off the walls. I need to tone it down. I will try my best. I will try my best to like just how many Red Bulls? This is me with 10 Red Bulls. I will quit cold turkey. This really does make me feel like a little mermaid. Uh, do you work outside the home? No, I work from home. And the 10 Red Bulls, that was not true. I was just joking. Um, if I had 10 Red Bulls, I wouldn't be here right now, y'all. Like I would be hospitalized. That's like minimum 800 milligrams of caffeine if it was the small ones. Y'all would have to call someone for me. I guess the ops are scared today. That's okay. I know. I know it's very scary. Either that or y'all just really love kittens and you know that I foster kittens and you don't want to mess up my day. It's okay. Where do you stand politically? I actually don't stand for anything politically. Um, I prefer to sit. Shh. Hey, Kaden. Mm, mm. You know, so far, I don't think we've gotten a single comment about blue-haired lib. One comment. There's definitely something up. Mhm, mhm, mhm. So now if y'all say it, then I'm gonna have to give you the L. Stealing your jokes about blue-haired lib? What do you mean? Move to the Middle East, yeah. I haven't got one of those either. Mm-mm. Dun, 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 dun. Somehow I ended up on Rush Talk. Oh, I always end up on there when I don't want to be. Mm-mm. Hi Mal, what are you doing over here? Okay, look at this thing. Some of these things remind me of my mom was very into exercise culture. I say that loosely. Um, in the 90s, 80s and 90s. So a lot of these things, like that little thigh master thing, all of these feel like fun little contraptions that you would see like a Jane Fonda kind of use. Um, this is another one. This isn't for exercise. This is for like it's supposed to be for it's supposed to be like a post exercise like massage thing, deep tissue massage. It looks kind of scary. It looks like the jaws of life. Tell me Jane Fonda wouldn't have used this after doing a step class. Do not use this product soon after eating. Leave at least 2 hours before doing exercise. Do not use this product after drinking alcohol. That's crazy. Did not expect so many instructions. Oh, cool. Oh shit. CBD. Then you just put it on your leg and just that's you can also like remove pieces and you can just like do like smaller parts. I could see this being good for like neck. Actually, you know what? I'll use it and report back to y'all because I woke up with a um stiff neck like whiplash. So I slept wrong. TBD. TBD. This I got from the orange store. I don't think we're getting up, so I'm just gonna yap for a little bit and then maybe we'll just go take a nap. Because why not? I can't believe that Zeta's bringing me another puddle baby. I'm gonna cry. I'm literally gonna cry. I told her when she told me, I was like, I'm gonna 6 bottle babies. I'm gonna be wanting to run in traffic. Hey, Kiana. I think I did too. Got these two. Every single time that you say request, I'm adding 5 minutes to your time. So I will let you up after your 10 minutes is up. Oh, actually, you said it 3 times. So that's 15 minutes. I think your parents didn't teach you patience, I guess. That's weird. I always find that funny. So, a lot of people have been saying that the Ulta Beauty liquid shadows are really nice. So I wanted to try them out and see if they're good dupes for anything. Huh. I heard that the matte ones are better, but I don't know what I did with them. This is all that's handy. And even though these are, I think, in my opinion, overpriced um, for the store brand, when you get them on sale, um, it's not bad. Because for the price, you might as well get the elf ones. We'll see how those dry down. Oh, why did the op leave and cry? Damn. You know what? You know what that means? I'm not in it. I'm never trying to make someone feel bad. Um, like, I don't want anyone to feel bad or feel unwelcomed or unwanted. I really don't. That's just not who I am. I'll play a song for you. The song of your people. This is me telling you I care about you. I see you. I understand your pain. I'm sorry for being the cause of your pain. Can't promise I won't do it again, though. I won't be the bigger person. Oh, Alina's tiny violin in the chat. Are absolutely ridiculous. I don't want to know who Alina's tiny violin is, but you are awesome. There was there's a tiny trombone, but it's like I think 20 or $30. I don't know what I mean. But it goes like womp womp womp. Yes, this is a recording. This is a recording, Dumbledore. Actually.
So,
What did everyone have for lunch today? Hi, TK. Hi, Parkers. Map sounds good. It's not kind of pretty. Maybe their reviews aren't great because I don't know if I let it dry down enough. It did transfer a little bit, but it could just be that it doesn't blend out well. But a lot of shimmery shadows don't blend well with shimmery liquid shadows. Like I said, if you find them on sale like I did, get them. But if you're gonna pay regular price, you might as well just get the elf ones. Um, yeah, the food that I made last night, I was up so late finishing it up, and then I was letting it cool down, and I was just like on my phone and stuff like that, and I was about to doze off, and I was like, y'all, I almost fell asleep. I almost fell asleep and left like $50 worth of meat to like go bad on the stove cooling down. Hours and hours of work. Ropa vieja. So I'm so glad I caught that because I've done that before. I have done that before. There's to say. And the lip combo again is my Sachi Beauty lip stain in the shade Clover. Wearing that again as the lip liner. And then I'm wearing my Laura Geller little lip thing again. I don't know if I put the Laura Geller thing in the box. guess I guess we don't have any opposition. Oh, here's somebody.
I'm definitely in opposition.
Yo yo.
Hi there.
As like to an extent it does. Like if someone has like hundreds of bodies or something, or is like a P star or some crazy stuff like that.
What
Like
difference
that's
does that
just
make?
so if like if I found somebody attractive but found out they're like a P star, like some Bonnie Blue level shit, and like had like hundreds of bodies, and then I decided not to date them because of that, that makes me insecure.
Yeah.
That's
But
just insane. It's
how
just
do
I
those
wouldn't want
bodies
to.
affect you?
It's just that
How do those
somebody
bodies
that
affect you?
somebody like that doesn't treat their body with
Like what?
respect, and they don't have any self-respect, and I wouldn't want to date somebody with no self-respect.
Mm.
There's video proof of people with
Do
your
you do you not
significant
date
other.
do you not date people that drink alcohol?
No, I don't actually.
Okay. So like everyone that you date, they don't drink alcohol, they don't eat fast food, they don't use wireless devices, cell phones, things like that.
Well, I would date someone who drinks alcohol, but like the person I'm dating currently doesn't. So,
Oh, okay, so you don't care about the disrespecting
well,
a body.
I'm saying to an extent, like I'm saying, like have to an extent, right? Like if you're drinking like every single day and you're like not you don't have your priorities straight, then that's bad.
Mhm.
But like if you're just having like a drink on the weekend, like it's whatever, right?
Mm. Would you would you say the same for somebody that used to drink heavily and no longer drinks?
Yeah, because they bettered themselves.
No, so you wouldn't think the same. You would think probably more highly of that person rather than the person that drinks every day still.
Yeah, they bettered themselves, right?
I don't maybe not better themselves, I wouldn't say that, but not
I mean,
necessarily.
if you curbed an addiction and you started
Not everyone
to,
that drinks every day is addicted.
oh come on, you don't believe that? You don't believe that seriously?
I, I drink Red Bull every single day.
Well, we're
Actually,
talking
no,
about alcohol, right? Not
I am
Red
addicted
Bull.
to Red Bull. Actually, I'll take that back. I'm addicted to Red Bull. I wear lipstick every
See?
day, but I'm not addicted to lipstick.
Okay.
But regardless, with the alcohol scenario, um, that would be similar to the body count thing, what I just laid out. Because if someone has a high body count before you, like if they're an alcoholic before you and they've resolved that, in this situation, resolving it by becoming monogamous with you, then what difference does that make?
Uh,
Honestly, dating somebody that is willing to keep drinking is actually even riskier than dating someone that had a previous body count.
I don't know. I'm just saying
Mhm.
I
Hold on,
wouldn't.
Alana, you can't
I
get
don't even
an
know
STD.
100 people. Okay, I don't even
Alana, you
know
can't get an
100
STD
people.
from alcohol, but you can get all kinds of other illnesses from alcohol. A fuck ton.
Okay.
Sorry, I was talking to someone in the chat. Um, hi, Shady. Oh,
Yeah, I just don't think.
I'm waiting for you to point out how someone's past affects you today. Like the bodies from before affect you today.
Well, it doesn't affect me necessarily. I just wouldn't date somebody that decided to sleep just like sleep around and perpetuate hookup culture day after day, you know. I
Mm.
just think that's and like
So
as a
you're
Christian,
so
I
you're
just think they
insecure.
don't respect themselves. No, it's not about insecurity. It's just
That's
like
what it sounds like to me.
I just wouldn't want to date somebody that doesn't respect
Because you're
themselves.
insecure. Well, no, you do
No.
date people that don't respect themselves because a lot of people would say that. Since you said you're willing to date someone that drinks alcohol, a lot of people would say drinking alcohol is not respecting yourself.
I
Honestly,
feel like
there really aren't many protections that you can take to protect yourselves from the damages of alcohol
I feel
versus
like you're just trying to
body. You can at
give
least protect yourselves.
I feel like you're just trying to give people an excuse to be extremely promiscuous and then just say
No,
we're insecure because we don't want to date promiscuous people. And I think it goes both ways. I think
I've been married for 6 years. I'm in a monogamous marriage, happily, not interested in
cool.
anything else. So, body count not mattering, like that doesn't have to do anything with being promiscuous. Most of my bodies were in relationships. I would say 95% of them in serious relationships. So, would you say that people that have
I'm just
intercourse with
saying,
a person that they're in a relationship with are considered promiscuous?
so like somebody that has like 100 plus bodies or something, but they were all within a relationship. I feel like that's like an even bigger red flag because how do you go through like 100 relationships and not make any of them work?
Now
Like
you're
that
moving
just
the
like
goalpost
seems
though.
like
Then it's not about the bodies. That's another insecurity there.
I feel like you're just labeling this as insecurities when I
I'm
just want
labeling
to
it as
date.
insecurity because you haven't given me a solid reason why it's not insecurity.
I literally did.
No, you just said that you just wouldn't. You said it's about not respecting the body, but I gave you an example of a situation where you would date someone even though they weren't respecting their body.
Look, just
Would you date
because
someone with tattoos?
it depends on the tattoos, but generally, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Some people say that tattoos are not respecting the body.
I That's their prerogative, okay? Like I don't think
Mhm.
they're insecure for not wanting to date someone with tattoos. It's just a preference, you know. At the end of the day.
No. If it's a yes or no, whether or not they would date them, it's not a preference, it's a requirement. That's different.
Okay, well
And I
that's
think if you
fine
have
too.
requirements that don't that don't have any logical reason, like there's no logical reason to not date someone with a tattoo.
Okay, so if I have a requirement where I don't want to date someone who's obese, is that bad? It makes me insecure.
Yes, and fat phobic, for starters, and possibly ableist.
Yeah, that's just that's just insane.
Damn, I'm whatever that is then.
Yeah, I guess I'm fat phobic and proud of it. So,
Mhm. I don't think so, Midnight.
so would you date an obese man?
I have, and I would.
Oh, okay. Well, good for you, I guess. You're a better man or better person than me. Because I sure wouldn't date someone who's fat, and I think that's okay.
Have you looked in the mirror?
Yeah, I look in the mirror every day.
Mm.
I don't think we should care about ICE raids. Also, unless you're illegal.
By the way, y'all, I mentioned the picture not because of wait, I mentioned it because of just
Yeah.
looks in general.
Look, there's nothing wrong with having requirements or standards, all right?
Yes, there are.
There really
Okay,
isn't.
so all right, so someone that would not date a black person, is that a problem?
No, it's not a problem at all.
Oh,
They
so you're
can
racist too. That's crazy.
It's your personal choice. I don't think that's
that's
racism.
that's just a personal choice. I mean,
To be racist, it's a personal choice.
some people are more attracted to
Mhm.
their own race
No,
than
no, 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 no.
it's whatever.
We're not talking about
They can
more
do that if
attract.
they
Listen,
want to.
listen. More attracted would be a preference. We're talking about the yes or no. You said it's fine for someone to say, no, I won't date a Black person. That's not being more attracted to one or the other. That means that there's still attraction in other. Yeah, I know, Erica. I know that y'all don't want him.
Yeah, I'm taking anyways. It's cool.
Does she know that you're racist and fatphobic and all that?
She is too.
You do realize you just admitted that you're racist, right?
Well, by your standards, maybe, because I think that people can have preferences, but I don't actually hate anybody because of immutable characteristics like race.
Landed on us.
I'm black and I don't date white. I don't date black women. Am I racist?
You're black.
I'm black and I
That's a wild profile picture for a black guy. I'm not gonna lie.
don't date or marry black women. Am I racist as a black man?
No, you're anti-black.
How? How am I anti-black?
You just admitted to it. You just said you don't date black women as if black women are a problem, which means you are anti-black women, which makes you
I
anti-black.
never said they're a problem. I never said they're a problem. I'm just
Run,
not
check
into it.
Discord.
Okay.
Also, we got to talk about these ice raids because I want to compare them to stairs.
So your partner is racist and fatphobic too?
Well, by your standards, yes. If I think that people can have a preference for their own race or a preference for people who are not fat to date, then that makes them racist or that makes them fat
So you
phobic,
think
then her agreeing with me on that statement would definitely make her racist by your standards, right?
do you have kids?
No, not currently, no.
Mm-hmm. So should y'all have kids and she's unable to get the weight off, which is very common, she's content with you leaving her and you're fine leaving her as well?
Well, that doesn't happen all the time. So
What's the hesitation? Why hesitate?
Define can't.
Stand in your convictions.
Define can't.
I mean,
you
Goku,
can always work the weight off.
But Goku,
No,
you
that's
just
not
said
true.
that
your body does not defy the laws of thermodynamics. A lot of athletes, bodybuilders, scientists would disagree with you.
Do you know what PCOS is?
Look,
Nope.
Do you understand?
That's my fault.
People can work off.
Do you understand the
weight,
hormone
okay?
fluctuations after having children?
I feel like you guys are just trying to.
No, I'm asking you a genuine question. Do you understand the hormonal and body changes that come after having children for a woman's body?
No, but
Okay, so there is no proof to that, darling. That
You
means
also
you don't know, which means you're
I feel like it's
assuming things.
disrespectful of your wife to not want to lose the weight.
You are seeming as if, Goku, that you would just throw her away without any consideration that if there's something medical there, because she's no longer skinny. And you don't think that's fatphobic and actually kind of disgusting and disrespectful to the woman that is giving birth to your child?
look, I'm not saying me personally. I'm just saying people have a right to date who they want. And if they want to date someone who's
I asked you personally.
fit and not obese,
Because you
that's
said
okay.
you said specifically that you would not date a fat person. So that's how we got
Okay,
here.
but if he told her that from the get-go, she had the kid and then didn't
So
try
you
to
said
get the
that you
weight off,
wouldn't date a
she
fat
knew the
person.
requirements.
So you said you wouldn't date a fat person. But now you're waffling on that.
Yeah.
It's almost as if people are more than just their meat suit.
I have
Also,
a
you should
question. Do you
you
think
should look into the fact you should look into what happens to men's bodies when their testosterone drops as they age.
okay, well, I know lots of old guys who are still fit and get in the gym and stuff. So
And they're probably juicing. They're probably juicing or HRT.
no, not always. I know plenty that don't juice.
They that don't tell you, maybe. Let me guess,
No,
you think Joe Rogan is natural?
I think you just can't accept the fact that there
You
are
think Joe
more
Rogan's natural?
motivated and harder working people than you are who can actually go to the gym 5 times a day
I
and
want
work
to
their
ask
ass
him.
off, unlike you.
I want to
I
ask
think
him
you're
a
just jealous of the
question.
fact that you live a mediocre life and other people can.
I
No,
want to
no,
ask him.
nobody mute him. I want to hear what he has to say about my
Oh,
mediocre life.
okay.
Go for
I
it.
had a question for him. Go ahead. You said she has a mediocre life. I apologize.
Get it out. I want to hear.
Working out 5 times a day is not unhealthy.
Listen, are you? Come on,
What?
finish what you were saying about my mediocre life.
I said what I said, man.
No, you got cut off. Finish it up.
I didn't say your life was mediocre. I said
Yeah, you did. You said I was upset or whatever about my mediocre life.
well, yeah, you're upset that there are people who work harder than you. So
In what capacity?
they go to the gym 5 times a day. They get in shape. They're mentally super
unemployed
happy about
people.
it. No, you can be employed and go to the gym after
5
work.
times a day? No,
Yeah.
you can't. You cannot go to the gym 5 times a day and be employed.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. How does that work in a schedule?
What do you mean? How does that work on a schedule?
How does that
Okay,
work
you
with
take
a
a 9 to
full-time
5, for
job?
example. 9 to 5, you get off work,
Mhm.
you
Where are
go
the
to the
5
gym,
times?
take a shower, then you go to the gym for 3 hours, then you get home around like 8, 9, 10, right?
Where's the other 4 times?
The other 4 times?
You said 5 times a day. That you can go 5 times a day with a full-time job. That's what you said.
Yeah, people can if people
So tell
can
me in the schedule where the other 4 times, because so far you've only put 1 right after work. Where are the other
He
4
meant-
instances?
or
He
5
meant,
times a week, not 5 times
yeah.
a day. I'm dumb, sorry.
Oh, yeah, we know that. We know you are. So what about me and my life is mediocre, since you know a lot about me?
Look, I'm just saying if you're mad at people who work out a lot, like
I actually don't feel anything for them. I
okay.
honestly, I actually feel bad for people that are like that compulsive to exercise. That's usually an issue. Orthorexia.
It's an issue to want to exercise.
Compulsively, yes.
No, I think that's actually great that people like to exercise. I feel like we should celebrate people
There's a
who
difference between
exercise.
liking and feeling obligated to.
You should be obligated to exercise and take care of yourself. I don't think we should celebrate mediocrity. I think we should
I'd
celebrate.
rather
So
somebody
again, I
feel
ask you,
compulsion to work out than somebody to feel
again, I
compulsion to
ask
eat.
you, what about my life is mediocre, since you know about my life?
Dude, I get that you're offended. I was just talking shit.
I'm not
Okay?
offended. I'm just asking you to stand on what you said and not back down. If you're going to say that someone's life is mediocre, then I'm going to expect some examples, so I can improve.
I guess you can go to the gym more.
With what time? Help me fit it in my schedule, since you know about my life.
I don't know. You figure it out.
No, you're the expert here.
Hey, your life, not mine.
I don't know. Looking at your photo, I would say that you have a mediocre life.
Oh no, this profile picture isn't me actually, but thank you.
Oh, that's even more embarrassing. Can't even stand on your own face? That's crazy. Oh, couldn't be me.
Wait, he couldn't. He couldn't put his own face, and that's the face he chose.
I know you could have been anyone in the world, and that's who you chose. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's a funny picture of a rapper I like. Who cares?
Wow. You couldn't. Wow. Damn, not a single picture in your whole life that would fit. You had to pretend to be a rapper that you like. You know, someone with a more interesting life and not mediocre like you. Huh.
Uh-huh.
See, look at my photo. Lots of personality. Gives you a little glimpse of many things about my life that aren't mediocre.
Sure.
Yep.
Look,
Hey
man.
Ben, is your profile photo of a famous rapper you like?
Yep, it sure is.
Red.
DJ Roller.
All right, he's all yours. I'm done talking to him. You can ask him whatever you want. He's not gonna confess of how my life's mediocre.
So if not wanting
Is
to
your name
date,
Ren?
like, so let me
I
ask you
thought I asked
something.
Ren to ask you the question that they wanted to ask you.
Well, see, I don't know if
Well,
I
I
can.
have a question now.
DJ Hot Wheels. Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. I'm DJ Hot Wheels. The question I want to ask, but the problem is I don't know if there is a way to ask it TikTok shop friendly. Because you know, as men get older, they start to suffer for some other issue that may come from medicines and other things.
Yeah.
Um,
Performance issues.
yes, and I'm wondering, would he be okay if all women divorce their husbands for those performance issues?
Like if they're like fat or something?
Women do it though. Women do. They cheat for that
Yeah,
reason.
that's fine.
A large
Whatever. Who
scale.
cares?
So, Goku, you're saying that a woman should be absolutely okay with divorcing a man if he has performance issues.
Yeah. Why not? That's her choice, man. I don't care. That's fine.
If y'all are in the Discord, make sure you're checking the live stream goss so you can get an update of what's going on.
Yeah. Hey, if you're gonna, and I just have to say this, person, if you're going to say God bless somebody, you should know how to spell their name.
I have a question. If you think not wanting to date a fat person is fat phobic, would that mean not wanting to date? Would that mean not wanting to date like a trans person is transphobic?
To date a fat person is fat phobic. Would that mean not wanting to date? Would that
You have
mean
an
not
echo.
wanting to
What
date
did
like
you
a
do?
trans person is transphobic? Not wanting to date a fat person is fat phobic. Would that mean not wanting to date? Would that
Swipe out of the app and come back. You don't have to leave. Just swipe up and come back.
That was
And
pretty
that's,
funny to hear on repeat, actually.
I wonder is did he go trying to look at something in the
He was trying to
shop?
get himself that little brush.
That's possible.
Why do y'all think we should care about ice raids?
So what are you eating for dinner tonight?
Probably
I'm
ropa
not
vieja.
sure.
At the ropa vieja leftovers. Well, it's not leftovers because we made it last night in intention of eating it today. So I don't know what we're gonna eat it with though.
What do you normally eat it with?
Usually rice. I love rice though. I eat rice with everything. I just hate like making it and then cleaning the rice cooker and all that.
Trisha, you should probably eat the leftovers because if you do not eat the leftovers, you're probably not going to eat them tomorrow, which means you're going to end up throwing them away.
Oh, I would like a status update on Fred. I'm gonna need to know that Fred is okay.
Yeah. I only say that, Trisha, because I have the same problem frequently where I'll be like, I'll just get something else. But if I don't eat the leftovers like the next day, I'm not going to eat them.
Yeah, Ren is very responsible, Amy, except when she tells me that it's okay for me to have Red Bull at midnight.
That is not what I said.
I don't know. It's kind of what happened.
You said, should you open a Red Bull? I said, if you want to. And you said, do you really feel that way, or are you too tired to argue the point? And I said, I'm too tired to argue the point.
That sounds like a go ahead.
You know what? You're right. I did. You're absolutely correct. I did it. I did it, and I'll do it again. Is that better?
Sure. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling a lot better.
You sound better.
Yeah, my ear is clogged, but that's in the grand scheme of things, that is a small problem.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
sound like I'm auditioning for a female version of Barry White.
Erica asked me for something like 20 minutes ago. I forgot.
Goku, did you fix your issue? Okay, well, come unmute it. Do you know how to unmute?
Yo, hello.
Yes, you did fix it.
I guess it fixed itself. I don't know why I was tweaking.
It'd be like that. It's still a little bit, but it's not as uncomfortable now. What were you asking?
I think I said something along the lines if someone not wanting to date a fat person makes them fat phobic, would that in principle would that also make someone who doesn't want to date like a trans person transphobic? Yes or no?
Wait, what?
So if someone doesn't want to date a fat person, that makes them fat phobic, going by that same principle, would someone not wanting to date a trans person transphobic?
Yes.
So me not wanting to date a trans person is transphobic.
Yes.
That's just crazy.
If you're not dating them specifically because they're trans, yes.
Or you're just straight. What do you mean?
Yeah, I just don't want to be dating a chick with a dick, you know? I think that's a okay preference to have.
Hey, Goku.
That
Goku.
is
I need you
outrageously
to
offensive.
I need you to be respectful of other people. Oh, he wants to get kicked. That's what he can't hold a functioning argument.
Yeah.
So now he wants to get kicked. That's all. Yeah. You're super insecure. Like, you literally just keep proving the point.
I have to agree with Buddy on that one. I mean, I think that just makes him straight. I don't think that has anything to do with a
I
phobic.
think Goku is absolutely insecure as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And he's
but we can't say that he's phobic.
And I think that the distinction that he didn't hear is that you said, if your whole reason for not dating them is because they're trans, right? So therein lies the issue.
Okay, but I'm not going to date another man because he's a man. Am I man phobic?
So I'm going to
Hi, Megan.
explain. Hi, Alina.
Hold on, Megan. Hold on, Megan.
Sorry, go ahead, Ren.
Goku hasn't said anything yet, so we're waiting for him to reply. I don't know if you're in.
I'm curious about some of Goku's thoughts.
Oh, okay.
I'm just having a good time. This is hilarious.
Okay. Well, now you get to talk to a fat trans person.
Ooh.
Oh, hell no.
So, do you want to talk about why what you said is transphobic and what you probably actually would want to say if you didn't want to be transphobic? Not that I actually think you don't want to be transphobic, but we can have this conversation. I'm more than happy to have this conversation with you, Goku.
We've got 15 in the pool. Just FYI, y'all. So we just need 15.
So
And
you're
not
a
that,
man?
and not that I owe it to you, Goku, but I have a vagina.
What? Did you get like a surgery or something?
Doesn't fucking matter. It's none of your business.
I
Okay,
believe
reason
cool.
why-
Let's see it.
Did you
Yay,
just ask
yo,
me
what the
to
fuck?
show
Let's see it.
Goku? What did
What
you say,
the
Goku?
fuck? This guy said, let's see it.
Goku, what did you say, Goku?
I
So-
said, what the fuck?
Dude,
So
I don't
here's
believe you.
the
Ooh.
thing, Goku,
5 more.
is that being trans is an identity. It doesn't mean anything about your sexuality. And it wouldn't have anything to do with your sexuality if you dated a trans woman. A man dating a trans woman is a straight relationship because trans women are women. It is that simple. Now, it is absolutely acceptable to have a genital preference. Genital preference is a thing you can have. But to not date someone because they are trans is incredibly transphobic.
Okay. That's why you're single.
Who said I'm single?
Well, hey, you seem to be mad. Sounds like you're insecure, right?
Who said I'm mad?
That nobody wants to date or certain people don't want to date trans people.
No, I just don't like trans
That
folks.
just screams
I
insecurity
don't like
to me.
trans folks, Goku, and I like to educate trans folks. It's actually my job. I actually do this for a living where I educate people on what it means to be a part of the 2S LGBTQIA plus community and how people can support us.
Red, do you hear that?
Good for you. I support you guys.
No, you clearly don't. I'm just doing some free labor.
Hear that sound, Ren? It's a weird, like, sputtering. But.
Oh, my bad. My shit tweaking again.
Yeah, I think it is.
Which way?
Can you like swipe up like you're checking a message? W, a few people that W, Jamila, Erica, Trisha, TK, for contributing the kick. Sorry, Megan, I was getting worried because there was multiple people sending for that same kick, and I was like, this is gonna get out of hand. But if there's anything that you want to like explain after the fact, to kind of wrap up that conversation for the chat, feel free to do so. Also, thank you, Ariel and Sarah as well.
Yes, thank you to everybody who sent in. Keep sending in, Alina, because we love those little fur babies so much. No, and thank you for bringing me up here because it was just annoying. Transphobia is boring. It's boring, y'all. That's all.
And it's unnecessary.
And also, we don't want to date you. Like, I
So
don't
what
want
is
to
it
date
if I don't
trans
want to date
folks.
another man?
I don't want to date a bigot. Don't worry, trans folks don't want to date you either. So get over yourself, move on, and that's all I have to say. Love you, Ren. Love you, Alina.
Love you too. Thanks for coming up. Hold on, I'm doing math, y'all. Let's see. I guess we don't have any more ops.
I still don't understand how that's transphobic.
Yeah, I guess we don't have any more ops. That's unfortunate. Oh, I wish more would come back. If you want to get more ops in here, you guys, tip, tip, tap, to tap, tap, to tip, tip, tip. So, are y'all familiar with who Savion Glover is? He was a tap dancer. And you guys should Savion Glover the screen.
For those of y'all that aren't in the Discord, I don't know if anybody noticed, but we were ignoring Dumbledore because when he came in, he asked if this was a recording, and I said yes, and then I let him up, and then I pretended he wasn't here because it's a recording. So
Now he wants to. Now he wants to
nah,
come back.
nah.
Hmm.
We have enough a kick in the kick pool. We'll just not bring him back. But yeah, so in case anyone was wondering why we weren't responding to any of his like ridiculous shit that he was saying, it's because we were pretending like he wasn't here. And he just sat there like a good little boy for most of the time. Why don't you talk about ice? That was fun. Sorry, I sent you the Discord run
Oh no,
to
it's
catch
okay.
on to the little jokey joke.
Yeah, because every time he would just start talking, I would just start talking over him like he wasn't there.
Oh wait, so you're saying, Dumbledore, that you knew that we were ignoring you and you still sat there like a good little boy waiting your turn?
Oh,
Good job.
good puppy. Oh, that's
Mm.
mean to puppies. I apologize, puppies.
Mm.
I don't think it's about making you feel welcome. Like considering some of the things you said, you feeling welcome would actually be an in would be would say that we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing as human beings. If you are going to use the name of somebody to insult me, at least know how to spell their name. Thanks.
Mhm.
And that's not an insult to me.
Mm. Mm. You know, it's the only black person he knows, and yeah, no, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably that and LeBron James if it's a man.
You know what I find so interesting about that though?
What? Oh, it's raining hard.
So let's say for shits and giggles,
Hi, Brett.
jiggles. Hey Brett. Um, that comparing me to Whoopi Goldberg, a person who has an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony,
Mhm.
who has had a very prolific career in entertainment, has been a stand up comedian, has hosted numerous award shows, who actually has raised her child, grandchild, and has a great grandchild collectively, so successfully. Like, why would being compared to that be an insult? Like, why would that be an insult? And
Workers, are you
also,
still here?
I don't know. And also, um, if you think that what I have on in my picture is a shower cap, you are showing your absolute lack of cultural understanding. And the fact that you say that you're a black man, but you don't understand that what I have on is not a shower cap, shows that you are anti black as fuck. Thank you.
If Kiana wants to do that, she can. Just has to be colorful about it. Descriptive for TikTok shop. I was trying to see something. Parker's was still here, but you want to hear something funny, Ren?
Sure.
Dumbledore's been following me for 266 days.
Why? Is that longer than Parker's?
I was trying to figure out if it's longer than Parker's. Because that's crazy. All that time and you still haven't learned anything. That's crazy.
Like that's, and not even just that. He proves the first four letters of his name so regularly. Because his response to everything I just said to him is, I'm black, but don't wear shower caps. I don't, it's not a shower cap.
No, actually, Marina, you are 267. You got 1 day on him. Josiah's also 267.
Dumbledore, you're not showing me any respect right now. What am I at?
Put a comment. $344. Almost at a year. Jimmy Jam's 342.
So 344 a year be 365. So what?
Megan, you're 275.
So 21
Erica,
days.
Erica's 100 exactly. 100 days exactly.
Mine would be 3. So in 3 weeks, exactly, it'll be a year.
Blue Kitchen, you're 73. Sarah, you're 315. Miguelito's 183. In case someone's wondering what I'm looking at, there's like a streamer dashboard for TikTok shop, and I don't know why. That's like one of the options. It tells you like how long someone's been following. It also tells me when y'all put something in your cart. DG's 347.
So 3 weeks from today would be the 27.
Amy, you're 335. Yeah, same, Lillian. I'm so addicted to TikTok shop. I'm so addicted.
That's
I
somebody.
avoided it for a long time. I was doing so good. And then I slipped and fell off the wagon.
You got somebody in the box, but I'm also gonna mute. I gotta at least make one call, so I don't.
Okay. I'm concerned because it says recent guest, but I don't recognize that person. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, I know, Megan. I feel bad for the Canadians. I don't understand why. Well, I know why y'all don't have TikTok shop, because the recent TikTok shop came about was to try to save it. Save it in the US. Highly recommend the tiny violin, Geo. It comes with a little stand, so I keep it like here on my computer, and then it has a little place for the hold the bow, and then it comes in like a little box with like a little booklet that I don't know what I did with it, of like I think it's the history of either the violin or like the song that this thing plays, something like that. Oh, Erica, if I had kids, I would totally be like, every time they're like complaining about something that's like not that deep, I don't even think Mr. Lena knows. Does it make a sound? Yes. I'll show you. Does it make a sound? Yes, it does. I got it for the ops. When I have my AirPod in, it doesn't let you all hear it. I'll pin it again in case anyone's interested. You thought I was playing the audio on my computer? No. Also, the reason why I got it is because, like, for most of my life, I've been doing like that little. I didn't come up with the tiny violin. I know that, but like, I just love being like, you know, I get the ops to do it. Yeah, Erica. I feel like some people's kids are their biggest ops. I feel like I would. My kids would definitely bully me. Heck, Zeta bullies me, and she's not my kid. I don't believe she's bringing me another freaking. I just can't believe she's bringing me another kitten. We're taking rings off. We can go check on Coldplay Kiss Cam. Your daughter's her biggest op. My mom. Well, I don't think my mom knows what an op is. But should ask my mom if I was her biggest op. I know I stressed her out because my older sister was way like follow the rules and stuff. I never did. Let's put you.
All right. I actually talked to somebody this time,
Well,
but they didn't want what I was offering, so.
little bean.
Um, is somebody there? Would you like me to?
Is it the same person that was there before?
No.
Okay.
A minute.
30 seconds.
Hello.
Hello,
How old are you?
I am 38.
Okay. And which topic would you like to discuss?
Let's see, body count doesn't matter. I can't read. You may need to duck your head. There it is. USA, is it USA doesn't like women?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want me to address everything?
No, you could just choose one and we'll start from there.
I think body count does matter because a man's body count matters to me. If I know it's a promiscuous guy, that actually kind of disgusts me. So I don't hold it against. I don't. I feel two ways about it. While I would not hold it against a man for not wanting to be with a woman that sleeps around, I don't actually believe that's why most of them talk about body count. I believe most of them talk about body count in order to humiliate or subject women or try to exert control. If they would actually say, I just don't like promiscuous women, I think it's kind of gross, I don't want to catch a disease, it doesn't align with my values, but I don't believe that's really why most of them say that. So that's why I say it does matter, but their motivations usually don't come from the same place that say my motivation would for saying that.
Okay. Now, I'm going to say this. Why does it matter?
I can only say why it matters to me.
That's what I said.
Yeah, sure.
Why does it matter?
I just find it off-putting. I don't know if I can actually tell you exactly why. Maybe it's just a biological thing. I just, oh, how old is it?
Probably about to be 2 weeks. Just under 2 weeks.
Oh my goodness. Okay, okay.
Her legs are getting a little bit, getting some
Don't
weight
lie.
on them.
Oh,
Don't lie to her. Her legs are still.
oh
No,
my
they still
goodness.
skinny, but they not as skinny as they were. But
You
they
think so?
still skinny. Yeah, they
Oh,
still
I need her
skinny.
to. I need her to make it real bad.
oh, she needs to. She's so cute. Okay, sorry. It matters to me because I just find it off-putting. I can't imagine myself sleeping around like that. I would find it kind of like that would be a sign that something was going on with me mentally. So I guess I kind of project that as well onto a man. Like if you're sleeping around, what you can't find a woman that you want to commit to, or you're doing it to feel like more of a man, there's something going on there. I just don't trust that behavior. I think it's strange. Also, I don't trust men who are not sexually disciplined. Oh,
Look at that belly.
girl, I see
See,
your umbilical cord.
the
I see
leggies
your
look super skinny
legs.
now, Ren, when you compare it to the big belly. Or should be
Oh.
Yeah.
full of
Yeah,
soup.
I don't trust men that are not sexually disciplined. It makes me suspicious of them. I'm like, okay, you'll just kind of sleep with anyone? Or are you gonna, who's next? Like a kid, an animal, the plant, the trees? You're just sleeping with everybody? Like, what's going on?
Okay. While I do understand your point, I don't, I do not believe that comparing someone who participates in um, PDF file behavior or other questioning behaviors with animals should be equivalent to someone who chooses to use their body as they would like to. You see what I'm saying? That's a leap. That's not based in evidence.
I would argue that PDF files are also using their body as they want to. So it's basically
But
just them doing what they want to do.
no. Children cannot consent, and neither can animals. So that is not the same thing.
I didn't
If
say it was the same, but I guess my point is I don't trust people that do not exhibit sexual discipline because that makes me go, well, what else are you willing to do?
okay,
You don't,
so
you just do
why?
whatever. You don't have any standards. You don't have any self-control of your behavior.
Okay, but Nikki, why does what happened before you? Why is it relevant to you?
If you found out that a guy uh, essayed his last woman,
That's
would you
different.
be would you
That's
be
different.
concerned about the past behavior?
That's different
How?
because you are harming someone else and taking away their choice.
Okay.
I'm not talking about anything unconsensual,
Mm-hmm.
anything that does not have consent. We are not discussing in this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is consensual actions.
Okay. Someone steals, someone has gone to prison for robbery. They have chronic theft in their past. Something of yours comes up missing, they've been in your house. Past behavior does not influence how you might regard that person and your suspicions.
But that's a crime.
Okay. So we
Me,
can't talk about the other thing because that's SA. We can't talk about this because it's a crime. What can I compare it to?
Robbery isn't consensual.
Okay, what can I compare it to then?
I don't know because I don't think there's anything
Okay.
to compare it to.
Okay, because if we're talking about like why I care about past behavior, and I'm giving examples about instances in which past behavior matters, but you're not accepting any of the examples that I'm giving
Not
because
that I'm
you don't
not.
like them, they trigger you. What
No,
examples do you want?
Nikki. First of all, I'm not triggered, darling. I don't know why you're getting so elevated, but I'm not triggered. I'm just explaining to you that discussing non-consensual acts in a conversation where we're discussing consensual acts between two adults is not a fair comparison. That's
So
all.
I gave you another example that had nothing to do at all with any intercourse, and you rejected that as well.
Wait.
So what example do you want?
Robbery, do people consent to be robbed?
I'm sorry, you cut out a little bit. Can you repeat
Do
that?
people consent to be robbed?
Do people? Okay, like I said, what example can I give
Ma'am,
that you're
the one-
comfortable with?
You're the one that's providing the example. Find
Okay.
something that is not
Okay.
non-consensual. That's it.
Okay. I kind of feel like any argument I present, you're gonna say why it's not appropriate. So you're not someone that can really have a conversation with. But take care. Very cute cat. Take care.
Thank you.
Why is it that when they can't steamroll a conversation, they run?
At least she was kind of polite about it compared to other people. But
I mean,
the bar's on the ground.
like I don't understand how. I,
For anyone that is unsure why those examples don't work, it's because all those examples, like Ren said, none of those things were consensual, and also like all of those things, there is a potential risk for the harm to come to you, versus like someone's body count. Like once you're in this committed relationship, like the body count has nothing to do with you. Yes, people can still cheat, but it's not the same. We're not talking like there's no correlation between body count and whether or not you're going to cheat. At least none that I've seen.
there isn't one, because there are people who cheat and don't have high body count, so that it can't. It doesn't correlate. And I was actually quite respectful to her.
Little beans.
Okay, let's see.
Well, I'm a little worried that she aspirated. Next thing, the next thing that's gonna be on my foster kitten wish list is gonna be a stethoscope.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to put my ear up to these kittens anymore.
You want to let up somebody else?
People that come through here must be like, what a weirdo.
That's all right.
I know.
Howdy.
Hi.
How are you guys today?
How old are
Good.
you?
I'm 29 years old, ma'am.
All right, thank you. I'm well. How are you?
Doing fine and dandy. I would just like to talk to you guys about your guys' prompts that you have up here.
Which
Mhm.
one?
Well, let's just start with the USA doesn't like women.
Uh-huh.
And why do you guys feel like the United States of America doesn't like women?
Why do you feel that they do?
Well, they've shown it multiple times historically
And what
on the beauty of the American woman. So, I mean, I'm
Oh.
curious on what you think
That's
What
not
way?
a.
they
That
don't
felt
like
weird.
about American women. I mean, I'm confused.
What is an American woman?
American woman is a woman that's born in America and she has beauty to her. And United States pretty much show that, you know, when we talk about beauty pageants, Miss Universe, you know, I mean, yeah, we might not have won in a couple of years, but we have won that title of
You know,
Miss
Miss Universe is international.
Yeah, but you understand that America, if America didn't like their women, then
Every country has
why
beauty
would
pageants. You know that, right?
yes, yeah. So are you saying every other country hates their women too, or are you just attacking America?
I live in America, so I'm speaking on America.
Okay, so I'm speaking on America as well.
Okay, so
they're
your example of how the USA likes women is beauty pageants.
not just beauty pageants. They like women
The
be.
ones that basically had to be guilted into including things other than physical appearance.
Where is your proof that saying they're being guilted into it? There's
Because they didn't do it from the start.
What do you mean? There's many women that were in beauty pageants that started at a young age.
Space, darling, love, sweetie. This is actually working against your point.
How is it working against my point?
Because you are literally discussing the commodification of women for the male gaze to win something.
And that's your opinion, ma'am.
No, let me finish. You are literally saying the commodification and looks of a woman is what proves that the United States likes women, as if women are not whole ass individuals other than a walking billboard of beauty.
Touche. You make a valid point, and you're right. I definitely phrased that wrong, but that doesn't necessarily mean that still there's this hate for women. I mean, we've had women senators, we have women CEOs, so like there's your equal opportunities aspect of it. So what other bounds
is
do
it
you have?
proportionate?
Is it proportionate? It's never going to be proportionate. What
Why
do
not?
you why would it not be
Why
proportionate?
wouldn't it be proportionate?
Why wouldn't it be proportionate? Well, just look at the physical characteristics. Do you expect a woman to go down in a mine and work
No.
15,
Let's stick with
16 hours in a mine?
let's stick with your examples of senator. And what was the other example he gave, Ren? Senator and
Senators, CEOs.
CEOs. Yes. So tell me the physical qualifications for a senator.
Okay, physical
But knowing that
qualifications for a
Dianne
senator
Feinstein was in the
is
Senate for an entire lifetime,
who?
my
Who
mom's
would you
whole
say?
lifetime.
Who'd you
Dianne
say?
Feinstein.
Feinstein. I never heard of her. I've heard of Nancy Pelosi, who's
She was not a senator.
yeah, well, she's a congresswoman who's pretty much a corrupt individual who's pretty much shown the face of what a bad congresswoman looks like. But if you're talking about, yes, a woman, there's been great CEOs. Have you ever heard of Cody Snyder? I think her name is.
I never said there wasn't. I asked if it was proportional, and you said no because of the physical limitations. So I asked you, what are the physical qualifications for a senator or a CEO that would exclude women?
Or not. I said physical. That was due with other jobs. That's not CEOs.
Well, the two examples you gave were senator and CEO, and I asked you
and
if
then
it was
I mentioned
proportionate,
a
and you said it
third.
was.
I
You said it
mentioned
was
a
never.
third.
You said it was never going to be proportionate, and then I asked why. You said the physical qualification. So explain to me why.
I never said it was going to be proportionate, ma'am, because it's never proportionate. You said what was the
I said why is it
proportion to
proportionate?
that,
So I'm
but
asking you why it wouldn't be proportionate. Give me a
it
reason
won't
why
be.
it wouldn't
won't be
proportionate.
in the sense of manual labor or labor instant. But for
Okay, I'm not
CEO,
asking about that.
that's a different
For CEO.
statistical analysis, ma'am. You're asking for two different variables at play here. We're talking. We mentioned CEOs, yes, but then I also mentioned the other physical. The physical needs. So therefore, we're talking about different variables at play.
I asked you my question immediately after you said senator and CEO.
Yes,
So
I started
what I'm
off
talking
with
about.
senator and CEO, but now you want to just stick
Okay,
with
but
senator
now
and
that
CEO.
I've
But
backed
there's
you into
more
a corner,
to the
now you want to
story,
change.
ma'am.
Now that you've been backed into a corner, you want to change what the
No, I'm
example
not
is.
back
I
into
want
a
to stick
corner.
to
You're
the
using
example
my
that you gave.
words. You're using my words as
What other
literal,
words am I
which-
supposed to use, Renz?
Well, when it comes to it, you should have first off let me finish my statement instead of keep interrupting me, ma'am. Because you keep asking me interrupting questions while I'm not
You're
even
actually
able to
talking
finish
over
my
right now.
statement, ma'am. So I would ask if you would let me finish my
Just
statement
because you're
on the
calling me ma'am
overall.
doesn't mean that you're being polite.
No, I'm trying to actually make a statement here, but by you keep interrupting my statement, you are there for attacking the small words within the actual statement. So then that could be skewed for a different purpose. So if you would let me finish my words, when I did not mean it in that sense.
Okay,
What
wait.
I am saying,
Wait.
hold on,
No,
rap.
let me
You keep
answer
interrupting the
that.
whole entire time I was saying.
I know because I'm trying to get clarity.
You
Okay.
haven't taken a breath.
Let me get clarity so we can all be on a level playing field. Okay.
What kind of clarity would you like, ma'am?
Okay. So you just said that CEOs and senators are what were you saying about CEOs and senators? Give it to me short so I can make sure we're all in the same place.
CEOs and senators have the be CEOs and senators just like men can.
Okay. And then the host asked you, but is it proportionate? Right?
Yes.
Okay. And your response was, why would it be proportionate? Because the physical limitations of things like minors, and she said, wait, hold on. We're going to stick with the two examples you gave. And you have proceeded to move away from that. So let's go back to that part, okay?
Sure.
Why wouldn't senators and CEOs, why wouldn't it be proportionate?
No, I'm not. Well, in that case, just senators and CEOs, it could be proportionate, but it's all probability we're talking about. You're talking about probability. If you're trying to have me explain probability to you, you're shit out of luck. There's no way for me to explain the probability between a woman senator becoming elected and a male senator. You're asking me to become a computer at that point.
Probability would be based on
No,
chance and
probability would
luck.
be based on the likelihood of it could be one way or it could be another. So you're tackling a dead egg here
Based on chance and luck.
that you don't even know exist.
Probability is literally like the odds that you'll get heads or tails, but that's not what this is about.
Actually, it
People are
is because a male
choosing,
senator could overrun a female senator in the upcoming election by, let's say, certain words that he said or the way that he's talking about certain
which
policies.
wouldn't be by choice or luck. It would be
But
because
those
of misogyny.
policies we don't know of until the election, until they're actually doing it. So when we're talking about
He's all
probability,
yours,
the
Ren.
probability of this man winning was because, oh wait, towards the end he actually got a 1 point win because at the end he started pushing more for this other policy, which made him win.
When they talk about probability when it comes to elections, it's the probability that the polls are correct, the margin of error
So
of
what word
what the
would we
polls
use
are
then?
seeing.
What word would we use for the winning of that candidate then? What's the right word instead of probability? Instead of you can't even use this. Instead of like what poll numbers? Is that a good word we can use? Poll numbers. What are the poll numbers
Prediction.
prediction? Okay, I can use that word. Hey, I'm still new at this argument stuff too, so I apologize just for my
Because they just use the
my
polls and
my
extrapolate the
interpersonal
number.
communication skills are not the best. My apologies.
It's not necessarily relevant, right?
Well, they're all relevant.
Wait. Let me explain it now. So in the election cycle, let's think about the way elections are run in this country. And if we haven't dealt with the barriers to entry for our electoral politics, which we haven't, which is why the majority of the people in Congress are white men. It's because we have not dealt with the structural barriers that we've created in this country that tends to affect from the bottom up.
So you're relating race?
It's systemic.
Is one of them. It is one of the systemic barriers.
I mean, do you wish that there was a Native American during the signing of the Constitution? Is that what you wanted? Is that what you pretty much? Because that's pretty much what you're saying. Like, so just because they're white, That makes no sense.
Space. It absolutely should have been, because it was their country.
Mm-hmm.
It absolutely should have been. You literally just we stole from the indigenous people.
Mm-hmm.
Not we, because I was stole from where my people came from. My people was stole. Them in the creation of a absolutely, man.
Oh, to be clear, y'all, I'm talking about specifically USA, because my ancestors definitely stole a fuck ton of land everywhere else. South America, Central Central
Your
America.
ancestors, do you have genetic like connection to your ancestors? Like you're saying, like you have like so you're
I
like a
think
fifth
everybody
generation.
has genetic connection to their
So like you're a
ancestors. That's
fifth
kind of how
generation
it works.
family. You're a fifth generation family, is what you're saying.
What does that mean, fifth generation
That
family?
means means your family has stayed in the area and they kept having, kept going, like new, and then your family's still been there. Like we're talking like after your grandparents, your great grandparents, your great great grandparents, your great 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 grandparents. That's what I'm talking about. Because this country was actually settled. There were settlers that came here. It wasn't a bunch of immigrants that came over here to do it. It was settlers. They settled
What do you think
North
settlers
American
are?
continent. Well,
What do you think
they're
what do you think
invaders.
settlers?
Settlers are invaders.
There were people here already. This wasn't to be settled.
This country was settled. We had settlers that came here and they established ground here. They put up their flag. They put up their colonies. They established the first
That's not
13 colonies.
that's
And then
not how that went.
afterwards, they established the United States of America as
That's
we
not
know
how
it
that
today.
went. You think that they just came over here and just put up a flag?
Well, they had to fight for after
Why'd you
certain
leave that
parts, but
out?
certain parts they weren't.
Why'd you leave that out?
Because where they settled, where they first came here, there was no one here. There was no one where they first put land, which was, I'm pretty sure it was in either Rhode Island or it was in the northeastern part of the United States. I'm pretty sure it was I'm pretty sure it's damn Rhode Island.
I don't hold on. I don't like to speak over indigenous people when it comes to these conversations. So if there's someone that is indigenous that wants to have this conversation with him, I'm happy to step back. Just let me know who you are and requests. That is bananas that you think that there was no one here. Where'd you go to school?
It's not. I didn't say there was no one. I agreed.
You
with
did say
you.
there was no one here.
I said when we settled the area where we first where Rhode Island, we're the first point where we settled land, where we touched foot on land, there was no one there in that Pacific area. Clearly there was Native Americans in North America, in the whole entire continent, but they weren't exactly where the settlers first put their set foot on. That's what I was saying. I'm aware of that. It's common sense of the history.
So if I let me get this straight. If I show up to someone's house
You can't
and
do
they're
that
not in their
nowadays.
house at that moment, I can just take their house?
No.
Okay.
You can
That's what I thought.
try to become a squatter, but eventually you'll get kicked out.
Uh-huh. Because it's not my house. Yeah. So just because they didn't see them with their eyeballs the moment they hit land does not mean they weren't there. Maybe
I
taking
just
a
find
nap
it funny
somewhere.
that you're trying to argue a point that is just like happened like 300 years ago. Like it's
To be
been
honest,
past.
I don't even know
How about we
how we
focus on
got
the
onto this
serious
point.
matters at hand?
That is
There's
a
more
serious
serious matters at hand, man, that we need to focus on. Like
But
the divide in our country between the Democratic and the Republican Party.
Space. Actually, what you're saying and your thought process is how we ended up here.
I get that, but you guys keep relating the past. We're talking about the present. We don't live in the past, ma'am. Can we speak about the present sense?
Have we actually learned and done anything different from the past?
Okay, then if you're gonna say that, then you look at the whole entire history of the whole world. No, then you have to attack everybody. You can't just attack America, soul out America for the same thing that's repeated around the world, ma'am. That's hypocritical.
I'm gonna tell you what your problem is, right? You are associating us discussing that the USA doesn't like women as if we are saying that other countries do or don't. We're not speaking about other countries. We're speaking about the USA. So, are you going to come off mute, or are you just going to stay muted?
Apologies, I was using the bathroom real quick. My bad.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know. You could have typed in the comments.
No, I didn't want to type that. That's weird.
Did you wash your hands?
It
wasn't weird to type it, but it was okay for you to say it.
Right, like it would have. You could have just said one moment. You didn't have to tell us what you were doing.
Yeah, well, that's my fault. All right, you know, you guys are
I'm just
very, very aggressive. You know.
Wow.
I mean, I just felt like you're gonna. I mean, that's kind of aggressive. I don't mean aggressive in aggressive sense. I just mean
what was the snaps for?
Well, because that's what I mean. That kind of aggressive, like speedy aggressive. That kind of aggressive.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what the snaps have to do with.
Well, because it's instead of me saying speedy, I was using the snaps as a word of speedy. Because sometimes, you know, like I said, I'm fast with my words too. You know, I'm working on it. Hey, I'm working on arguing with you guys. You know, you guys are definitely very difficult to argue.
Do you know what a microaggression is?
I've heard of it.
What is it?
It's something that you're doing, but it's a sign of a reaction or some shit. No.
A microaggression is a action or word or something that you use that is a form of racism. It's not like outward racism, that like calling someone a slur.
What?
But it's like the behaviors and the words that you use that are a form of racism. So calling a Black woman aggressive is a microaggression.
Okay, how am I supposed to know she was Black, first off? I'm not looking at your guys' shit, and you guys are just gonna attack me? Wow. So pretty much, you just don't want me to talk to anyone.
No one's attacking you. I was actually just trying to educate you. I won't do it again. I won't make that mistake again.
Yeah, clearly don't, because that's a weird ass way of education.
Yeah, because
I don't like to know about weird things like that. Like, I've never heard of a microaggression.
That's funny because you said you did.
Well, I've heard of the word, but I just didn't know that.
You know what's interesting is I've been over talking you, and I've been mean to you and all that stuff, and you haven't called me aggressive. You haven't snapped at me.
Well, you're not being aggressive, ma'am.
How am I being aggressive, but she's not?
Well, because the way that your reactions are. So you're reacting much faster than the way that she's reacting.
Right, because
No, that's literally, I just explained it to you. It's it's the speed. The speed of your reaction time versus her reaction time is different. So that's why I said you were more aggressive. Is that enough explanation, ma'am?
No. You're just racist.
I'm not trying to be any type of micro whatever. I'm just trying to relate.
Well, if you weren't trying to be, you would have taken the correction and said, you know what? I had no idea, and moved on. But you didn't. You dug your heels in, and you're still doing it. And I even escalated to show you aggressive and and you still said I wasn't being aggressive, and that Ren was. Ren literally is always way more even keeled than I am.
Oh, all right.
Because of people like you. Because the moment that she says anything a step too far, she's called aggressive, and the word attacking is being used.
Well, I was unaware that this was a common occurrence.
It's a common occurrence with racists, yeah.
It's a common occurrence that resemble what I believe you may be.
You can believe all you want. You're welcome to your opinion. You're in good old United
Now,
States of
see,
America,
look at
where
how
freedom of speech is a thing.
now look at how you're talking to me as compared to how you spoke with her.
Mhm.
Now, do you want me to talk to you differently now? Really?
No, I don't. I don't care. I'm making a
Then what?
point.
You clearly cared because you just asked
I'm
me that.
making a point. I don't
Oh my
care.
God, you're making
Darling,
a
when I
point.
tell
All
you,
I hear is a
darling, when I
voice.
tell
Look how
you,
you're over talking.
when I tell you that I have had worse insults to my character by better people, I have. It's okay.
Mhm.
So let's get back on topic. The reason we got to the discussion about indigenous people is because you asked if indigenous people should have signed the Constitution. And I think you meant the Declaration of Independence, but that's neither here nor there. Should they have been included? Absolutely.
Mhm.
That was all I said. And you went down this path of the past and this and that. They should have been included.
Hi, Greg.
I just don't feel like how you guys can think that women, that USA doesn't like women. It just
But
finds
you
me
didn't
crazy.
explain how the USA does like women.
I mean, there's women, the CEOs of big companies. There's
But what
He did
women that
explain
are
it,
a part of
Red.
the House of
The beauty
in the
pageants.
White House. So I don't see how they don't like them. If they don't like them, they wouldn't have them in the
What
positions
women?
that they were in.
What women in the White House?
The press
First lady.
secretary for one. You got. Isn't there one that's in charge of the Department of Education? There's a woman in charge of that. There's a woman in charge of the freaking National Intelligence Agency. For crying out loud. What are
Let
you
me ask
talking about?
Let me ask you a question. Are the people that are doing these jobs, are they actually qualified for these positions, or is them being a woman enough?
No.
You know, some of the things you mentioned are not in the White House; they're in the Pentagon.
During the Pentagon? What do you mean in the White House during the Pentagon?
The White House and the Pentagon are two separate areas.
But Donald Trump established Tulsi Gabbard as the National Intelligence Agency director.
That doesn't mean that she's in the White House.
Okay, I said some people in the White House, and then I started mentioning her name, which is, yes, clearly it's not in the White House; it's their own department. My bad to not change it from the White House to say a different government organization. They all have acronyms. It's besides the point.
Okay. Are they qualified for the roles that they have? Or are you saying that they're good picks just because they're women?
No, they are qualified. Tulsi Gabbard is qualified.
How is Linda McMahon qualified to run the Department of Education?
I don't know her qualifications, ma'am, so I cannot answer that question.
Okay. How is Carolyn Levitt qualified to be the press secretary?
I think that's just jealousy there. I think a lot of women are jealous of her because she's a young, pretty sure she was a young intern back in Trump's 2016 presidency.
That's not qualified, friend.
No, I understand.
Getting the job to be because you're young is not a qualification.
No, I understand that, but she still has her background education and what she needed to do to become an intern.
I asked a very simple question.
I don't know her credentials, man.
okay,
You're asking me to know these people's credentials like I'm supposed to
Wait,
know them.
wait. So that you're actually proving my point that the only reason you are even mentioning them being there is that they're women, which means you don't actually value women for anything other than just being walking.
That's your opinion.
No, your actions and words are saying that.
Okay, my actions and words, you're really saying from the conversation that we're having, my actions and words is proven. Are you a psychologist, ma'am? Do you have a degree in psychology to actually state that a different human being other than yourself, however old you are you telling me that you have enough educational knowledge to clarify that I am like what you say. You have no
what am I
right
saying?
to
What am I
assume.
saying that
You can
what am I
assume all
saying
you
that
want, but
you
you have
are?
no right to just
What am I
label
saying that you
another
are?
person. You are
What am
not.
I saying that you
You
are?
don't have the
What am I
degree.
saying that you are?
You literally just
What am
said
I
that.
saying
Oh,
that you
you
are?
definitely
No,
don't.
no, I want you to parrot back to me what I said.
Didn't care
What
to
did
even
I say
listen because
that
it was
you are?
hella annoying.
Right. So how can you say that I do not have the ability to
No,
make?
I didn't say ability. You don't have the qualifications.
You don't know if I have the
Oh,
qualifications.
I definitely do because you would have said that. You definitely would have said that at the beginning of this conversation if you were a psychiatrist.
First of all, let me tell you something, Space. No, I would not have. Absolutely the fuck not. Not on this internet. Are you insane? Have you heard of the things that happen to people when they tell their credentials and stuff on this app? No, I absolutely the fuck would not.
So, do you have those credentials?
I absolutely would not. What part of that do you struggle with?
So it's just an opinion that you're giving, your opinion, which you're welcome
What
to, and I
Space?
respect that.
What did I say about you? I need you to parrot it back because you're actually proving the point of the bottom line.
What
That's
did you
what I
say?
said. I said that you continue to prove the point that all the women are nothing more than walking billboards of womanhood, and that is how you are justifying their spaces in the White House. Because I asked you, what are their qualifications, and you don't know.
Yeah, didn't research it. That's my fault for not researching.
Ren, do you hear that? That's crazy. It's happening again. I'm gonna have to have
Hey,
Mr. Lena check it out.
Space,
Huh?
you're racist.
W Sarah. Sarah coming through again. Sarah said, peace out to the racist. I want to see W Sarah with no H in the chat.
Oh, he was absolutely.
That was wild.
All right, I'm gonna mute and make one more call.
Okay. We got another case of kitten food. It did not come with a note though. So thank you, whoever sent that for the little monsters. Mm-mm. I don't know if I want to do that. A lot of y'all are like eliminating yourselves from coming into the box because of your username or your profile photo. You need to be a little bit more stealth if you want to be a racist or a troll or whatever. Like, I feel like y'all need to just, I don't know, just at least contain it a little bit, you know? The Burger King, I know his, well, because I know his username. Like, I know that person. Someone that I don't know, like, I know what I'm gonna get with him. Mm. Mm-mm. Anyhow, look how cute my ring is. How pretty is that? We love her. I'm gonna start putting rings on my rings that I want to show y'all on my middle finger. I wonder if TikTok would take that down. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm a little tired. I had a long week and it's only Wednesday. I barely slept again last night. The insomnia is crazy. So insomnia plus bottle feeding every 2 to 3 hours is making me a little nutty. Trying to find what else to. What are you in the market for, Gio? I'll put some stuff in there. What do you like? I got a whole showcase of things. Yeah, DJ, definitely. Thank you. Same lashes. I'm due for a fill. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, insomnia is torture. It honestly is. And then there's like the anxiety of like knowing that I'm so exhausted, but I also can't just like let go and go to sleep because I have to wake up to feed every 2 to 3 hours the bottle babies. Although they're getting very close. Like I could probably tonight stretch it to 4 hours. They're getting to that point. My biggest concern though is Coldplay Kiss Cam because she's still so tiny. I'm like, because I feel like I'll never forgive myself if like they don't make it because I overslept or something. Like so. And Zeta's sending me another one. I don't know about that, Lillian. Because parents are like moms specifically, and obviously dads if they're participating in the feedings, like if the baby's on formula or whatever. I lost my train of thought. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I don't even know what I was trying to say, truly. It's usually not like this. Usually I'm pretty good at like taking the naps in between the feedings. It's like sleep when the baby's asleep. But the insomnia, it's like it hasn't been working out. Mm. Oh, yay. Thank you for your purchase, Gio. 2 of my favorite things you got. You got the little tiny violin and the little ghost. My only Halloween decoration. I don't really decorate for Halloween, y'all. But I saw that and I had to have it. Yeah. And I don't think I can stay on much longer. I'm struggling.
Okay, go take your nap, darling.
But the thing is, I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna lay down and I'm not gonna be able to fall asleep. And then I'm gonna like doze off for like 10 minutes and wake up like startled.
Yeah, but even if it's 10 minutes, obviously your body is telling you you need something. Kind of got to listen to it. Ain't that what you would tell me?
I can't do that, Chaz, because I have 5 bottle baby kittens that have to be fed every 2 to 3 hours. So before I leave, I'm gonna tell y'all one more time about the waiver. I've got the deep waver, not the compact one, the bigger one. I did these waves like 48 hours ago. No hairspray, nothing, and we also like brushed them out today. And my hair does not hold curl. So if you have hair that does not hold curl, I highly recommend this waver. I'm a fan. I honestly like, as much as I love the I love my beach waver. You guys know I love my beach waver. But the way that this like just lasts, I'm just
Obsessed. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I mean, it's definitely not the same look, obviously. Like curls are different than waves, but it really is time efficient. For those asking what happened to the mom is not around. Lots of things cause kittens to be without moms. Most of the time, it's because people find kittens and then they just grab them thinking they don't have a mom when the mom really just went out to go get some food. So we call it kidnapping. So, and then they take them to the shelter, and then it's like by the time they figure out, but like usually you can usually tell when like they have a mom or not. Like if the kittens are clean, they have a mom.
So
Because
the
even
best.
you see the kittens that I take care of, like as good as I am with them, like they're still not as clean as when they have a mom. When they have a mom, those kittens are like spotless, chunky.
So is the best thing to do if you find kittens is to kind of just wait and watch for a little while.
Mhm.
So depending on how small they are, come back and check it maybe 3 or 4 hours, and
Yeah, I mean, if they look clean and they're not
mm-hmm,
crying,
mm-hmm.
they're just sleeping contently, um, you know, you can wait a little bit. If they're like crying and like kind of moving around a little restless, they're probably hungry, which means that mom's been gone for a little bit. You can, if you have the materials, you can feed them and then put them back there. Still wait to see, because the issue is you also don't want to wait too long because they can't go that long without, like every hour that they go past when they should be eating, it's like it puts them more and more risk of dehydration and hypoglycemia. So it's kind of this little song and dance. But and then also like it does also happen the mom goes away and gets unfortunately hit by a car or something, So thankfully I've never found kittens like that because it would be hard for me to just sit and wait. I'm gonna want to like do something, which I understand why people do it. But
Yeah, go get some rest, darling. Because I can tell by your eyes, you look exhausted.
I'm exhausted. I literally like I'm so tired I want to cry.
I know. Just go get some rest. Even if it's 10 minutes, that's 10 minutes more than you had.
Yeah. Oh, Kiana, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope y'all realize that I don't tell y'all or talk about anything like with enthusiasm unless I really, really, really like it. Um, like there's a lot of things that I could talk about to make a quick buck, and I have no interest. Like these are all things that I really, really like. And then if anyone is interested in Natasha Denona, like those palettes are really high quality. They're very expensive, but they're on sale right now, and they also have an extra, I think 15% off that you could get. So you potentially get Natasha Denona palettes for way cheaper than usual. My personal favorite is the Xenon palette because I got it with my own money because of the fact that it's like all grays, cool tone colors, which I don't have a single palette that's similar to that. And the sparkles are very nice. But yeah, y'all see me. I love my little necklace. Like, I can't. My brain is like,
Go ahead and take your nap, because then I expect you to come help us get back to level 20.
Yeah, hopefully I don't rage quit. That game has something against me.
It has something against everybody. It's not personal.
Feels very personal.
I know it feels personal, and I apologize for that.
What time? What time are you gonna go live?
Probably around 8:30 Central. Between 8:30 and 9 Central.
Cool. Also, y'all, everything that's in the little card thing, those are just things that I like mentioned today. But if you do go to my actual like profile, you can see all the things that are in my showcase. I have like the Mao's automatic litter box, which I actually need to do an update video because it's been a month since I have it, and I fucking love that. I fucking love that litter box. I have 3 automatic litter boxes, and that one is my favorite. It is so fucking good. It's the easiest one that I have in my house right now. I have everything from makeup to a vibration plate, like everything there that's listed are things that I stand by, that I use, and I like. Many of them purchase my own money. So, and of course, I get a small little commission, and that helps me, helps the kittens. It's a win-win. And a lot of times the items are either the same price as the Bezos site or sometimes cheaper if you have like coupons in the upper left corner. So I'm gonna stop rambling.
Can somebody send $1 at least? I don't have it, but
Oh, for the yeah, I'm so tired. I didn't even I didn't even notice the odd number. Red's talking about for this.
Yeah, somebody
'Cause she
just
knows
send
I hate
$1.
odd numbers.
That'll get us exactly to 50%.
You know what I was looking at? What I was looking at yesterday?
Parker's gonna have to put a tally.
I was looking at polymer clay sets, even though y'all told me not to. Wait, I didn't even check to see if Edith responded. Let me see.
I'm not gonna say that I don't think you should pick up another hobby per se. I think that
Edith said 4. So 1 out of
are
10.
you
Scale 1 to 10, she said 4.
are you bored with cross stitching or the embroidery thing?
I actually haven't picked it up. I don't have time. Like, I don't have any mental capacity right now. I just got excited.
Okay, so if you don't have the mental capacity, I don't think that it would be a good usage of your time or money because that's things that can go to the bottle babies that are already taking up your time.
Yeah.
Just something to think about because you already don't have time for the hobbies that you have that you currently like. How you gonna add another one? It's only 24 hours in a day.
What's funny is that Ashley said I'm waiting for Alina to discover resin. I have discovered resin,
I
but
have this.
I was
I
too
used to
like
have a
freaked out by all the like the rules and the fumes and all that stuff. Like it's too many things that could potentially kill me. So I just didn't do it.
I I want to do resin because I want to make custom chess sets
Mm.
and custom dominoes.
Y'all, as Ben would say, Josiah ain't shit.
And nope.
You know what he just did?
What?
He sent me $11.15
You ain't shit.
in my current state as a single mom of 9 kids.
Just control alt delete at this
Yeah,
point.
because I don't have it in me to even
Nope.
try to
Just
get
just
the
hit the
85
button.
cents.
Just hit the button.
Ah, yeah,
But at least
that's how yeah, exactly. It's 10 more than I asked for, but he still had to be mean about it.
yeah, but at least here's the one thing though. We're under 50% for the daily goal. and we haven't gotten there in quite a while.
I know.
So let's be appreciative of Goon tech support, who ain't shit.
Thank you, Carly. Carly, or Greg sent $9.85. $9.85. Thank you.
Okay, perfect.
And now I can block Josiah.
And that puts you at $80 left to go. So we did pretty good.
We did good, yeah. That's the only y'all. That's the only reason why I like don't just like crash and go to sleep and do all that stuff, and I still come here and I put on a I don't know, I wouldn't say I put on a smile, but because like being here every day or almost every day at this point is what allows me to be able to foster as much as I do. That's the only reason why I'm here. Because if not, I probably wouldn't want to deal with most of the bullshit. So
I don't blame you, but you know what I am loving? I'm loving that you're posting more content with your TikTok shop videos and stuff.
I know
Because
I'm trying.
I have been enjoying seeing you on my For You page.
Oh, thank you.
So.
And I do want to I just want to say, I appreciate everybody when you see it on your FYP, any of my content, for the likes, the shares, the reposts, all that stuff really helps with engagement. But I understand that times are tough, so never feel obligated to purchase anything. Even just the shares, likes, all of that makes a big difference. Same thing when we talk about the foster kitten wish list or any of the fundraising that we do for the kittens. Like, I know not everyone has it, but even just sharing, you might share it to somebody that does and can help out in that way, and that's your way of helping out.
That's what I was going to say. The more people you send things to, the more likely that somebody that can either use the item and has the disposable funds will reach it, or they'll know somebody or something.
Yeah.
So sharing is important. Liking, when you like and you comment, it gets it in front of more eyes. And the more eyes that are in front of it is the more people that might have some money.
Yeah. And it doesn't cost anything to do those things. It doesn't cost anything to repost. Adding to your stories if you post stories. If there's something that you think your followers might like. But I'm gonna stop rambling.
Just control alt delete, dude.
I know, because I'm gonna keep rambling. Hold on before. Oh, thank you, Bex. Bex sent another 5 for go take a nap. Not y'all paying, not y'all sending me money so I go away. I love y'all. I'll see you in the Discord. Hopefully I can actually fall asleep.
Good luck.
Oh, no, Sammy's here now. Sammy hasn't come by in a long time. Hi, Sammy. Now I can't leave.
You have to leave. You're tired.
I know.
Sammy would tell you to go.
Sammy, you gotta come another time.
Sammy, if you up late, sometimes cozy sweater lives are
I think
cool.
Sammy's been there, I think, for the late night lives
Yes,
sometimes.
I know. They have definitely been there.
I think Sammy doesn't. I think Sammy thinks those are even worse because we get a lot of weirdos at that time.
Yeah, it'd be more than our fair share. So, all right. Did
All
you
right.
cut off? Did you cut off the purple app and stuff?
I did not. Thank you for the reminder. I did not. We're going to do that. Also, by the way, in case anyone's wondering, if you add something to your cart from my live while I'm live, I still get the credit for it, as long as you make your purchase within, I think, 14 days, I think. But if you're ever unsure, you can always, if I'm not live, you can just go to the profile and then hit the showcase and then see the stuff there. Also, if there's anything that you are looking at on the shop and you want me to add to my showcase so that you can get something you are already going to get and it benefits us over here, I'm happy to do it. Whatever it takes. All right. I'm gonna have to control delete.
Yes, Cut off the other ones.
Oh, wait, hold on. Jelly, 100%. I have actually quite a few recommendations for dry body brushing. For sure, for sure. If you want, send me a DM just so I can have you in my DM request, and once I do it, I'll let you know. Did you try the vibration plate yet, Jelly?
Josiah says stay up and you're gonna get 31 cents. See, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Jelly got the vibration plate on one of the, I think it was one of the late night lives. So, all right, I gotta go because I can't